there. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. I have been checking out Pinterest and I've been seeing a lot of like wreaths and stuff like that. Well, I love wreaths, as you can see right there on that window, and I have one on my door. And they're expensive. Oh my goodness, unless you can find a really, really good sale, they're expensive. So I was looking on Pinterest and I seen some wreaths, some DIY wreaths, and I was like, I think I could do that. I really do. So I went to the Dollar Tree and let me show you the stuff I got. Okay, they had these metal wire rings. So I grabbed two of them because, like I said, I want one for the window and one for the door. So I did that. They also had like styrofoam ones and stuff like that. Now, my Dollar Trees aren't that great. They don't have a lot of really nice stuff. But this time I think I found some good ones, some good things. So, okay, so I got that to start with. I figured I could make them thicker, you know, with all the different lines on it. And they had all their fall leaves in. So one wreath I'm going to make with all just fall leaves on it. I think this one I'm going to put on the front door. I got some floral tape they had there. I don't know exactly what I need to do this. I'm just kind of winging it. So I grabbed floral tape in case I needed that. Grabbed a wire cutter and wire to go with it. So I can wrap this stuff around with wire and then clip it. And my other wreath, they had all this beautiful ribbon there. I'm impressed. So I'm hoping I grabbed enough of it. If not, I'll have to run back and get more. But I got this glittery color. This one has pumpkins and it's white. This one's brown with pumpkins. I got a couple of each of those. This one's brown with gold leaves on it. Some more glitter orange and glitter brown. And then I also got some glitter green. So what I'm planning on doing is cutting the ribbon into 6-inch strips, and I'm going to tie them on the other wire ring. And I'm hoping it will be nice and full and beautiful when it's done. So this process is going to take a few days of putting these things together, but I thought it'd be fun to bring you along, and then you get to see how I end up doing it. I'll talk us through it so we can figure it out together, okay? And then I will show you the end product and show you what they turned out like. So hopefully they turn out really, really good. Okay, let's get started on the wreaths. For this project, I got 2 kinds of each strand of leaves and separated them into groups: orange, yellow, and red. And what I did was I took one strand at a time and I just started wrapping that strand around the metal wreath frame. Then I cut small pieces of the wire and I wrapped it through the loop at the end and tied it around the metal wreath. I started wrapping my second strand of leaves around the metal wreath, and I crisscrossed it over the first strand of leaves, tying the ends off as I went. I really like how the yellow gave this wreath a nice pop of color. This is my last strand of leaves that I am wrapping around the wreath. Look how full that wreath is. It looks so nice. If you wanted to, you could actually add a couple more strands to this. I am very happy with the finished product. With the next wreath, I took the ribbon and I cut each end on an angle, and I measured it out to
to 6 inches, which ended up being perfect. I tied a ribbon onto the metal frame just to test it, and it was great. So that is the measurement I kept. I started out with 10 rolls of ribbon. I ended up going and getting 10 more rolls of ribbon to make the wreath extra full. I continued to cut the ribbon in strips of 6 inches on a diagonal, and what I did was put the ribbon in piles so it was easier to grab when I needed them. The glitter ribbon, I ended up putting down some paper towel to catch a lot of that fallout from that ribbon. And then I started tying on the ribbon. Pulling tight as I went so it didn't slide off from the metal frame. And as you can see, I really mixed up the patterns of the ribbon. I did not put 2 of the same kind of ribbon side by side. Because of all of the glitter fallout, I decided to tape down parchment paper onto the bar area and try to contain the mess there. It worked out quite nicely. All I had to do was untape it, roll it up, and throw it away, and all that glitter was gone. I did have to vacuum the floor a little bit though. But oh my, isn't it beautiful with that glitter ribbon on there? I just kept tying the ribbon on, and if I saw wires sticking out between the ribbon, that's where another piece of ribbon would go. I added 2 new patterns of ribbon. And I made sure to mix those new ribbons in with the other ribbon so that it didn't even look like they weren't there in the very beginning. Notice how full the wreath is getting the more ribbon I'm tying on there. This is the finished product, and I am very pleased with how it turned out. I added garland behind it to complete the fall look. If you try either of these, let me know how yours turned out. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day.